over explanation, and you guys probably don't care about that. But I basically just use whatever I've been finding at Walmart, Target, Amazon. I don't really shop at Target, but I did a little bit for Christmas because, you know, the girls, they love Target. So, you know, I want to make sure and get them stuff they like. I hate going into Walmart, as my husband always says. He's like, I feel like I'm going to get a disease walking around in here. And I'm like, actually, I kind of get that. And also it's weird because I'm like, everybody I know goes to Walmart and everybody's like normal people. You know what I mean? But then every time I go into Walmart, I'm like, what is going on in here? It's like a whole nother planet. Does anybody else feel like that? Like you're like, where am I? Like, is it still planet Earth? Because what the heck? Am I still in Montana? Anyways, Walmart has better deals and stuff, but it's definitely nastier. So, Kiss. I got this one and it's in a little purple box and the name escapes me. That one was at Target. I really liked it. If you see one with like a little purple box. I got this big pack on Amazon I was using for a while. I don't even remember what brand these ones were, but basically just whatever. I'm not really stuck on like any one brand. But yeah. I still do mine, but sometimes go to the salon. That's fun too. It's really hard / tricky to find the games that really pay out. I bet, because there's probably so many that like kind of scam or are like misleading. Good morning, Darcy. Thanks for jumping on live. I know it's been a minute since I've caught you. Kathy, you have poor nails and glue-ons really wreck my nail bed. I've been using the color FX by Kiss press-ons. They are gorgeous and stand for weeks. Walmart, Amazon, and Walgreens. Yay, thanks for sharing that, Kathy. I always do the glue, but I have heard from a lot of people, like, press-ons. And they are, obviously, like, if I rip them off, like, they damage my nails. So, you know, there's that. But, I've heard from a lot of people, like, press-ons are not what they used to be. They actually stay on. I would say the biggest tip from me is, the prep. Like, I spend so much time. You guys obviously come into my videos every day and you see how long these nails last me, these glue-on nails. And the biggest thing is I prep really, really good. And I actually think, I obviously am not a nail artist, so take this with a grain of salt, but I think that's a big thing with even like gel or, why am I having a huge brain fart? Acrylic nails. Is the prep, because I have gotten my nails done before and they'll pop off like within 2 or 3 days, and I just think it's me, but I think it's the prep. So for me, what I do is I file the tops of my nails to make sure they're nice and smooth. I try not to like go overboard because obviously I don't want them to be like paper thin, but I try to file down any like ridges, any like excess glue. Basically just like anything that could be on my nail that's going to create texture, file those down, and then I wash my hands like really, really good. Like I'm talking like a good 3 to 4 minute scrub with, usually I'll use Dawn dish soap just because I feel like that is probably the most intense, but you could use hand soap or whatever. And I'm like really scrubbing my nails like with the soap and then rinse really, really good. And then to top it all off, I take rubbing alcohol and I rub all my nails down with that to get any excess oil, make sure they're completely dry. Anything before I go in with my glue. I also get all my nails ready before I even start gluing, so I'll match them to the size of my finger. And then basically just glue and squeeze really, really hard for a good 10 to 15 seconds. But most of my time is spent on the prep. Once I actually start gluing nails on, it's 5 minutes. But if you do that prep, I'm telling you, they'll last. Obviously, if you've got like crappy ones, this happens once in a while. You know, they might break or something. But I would say so far, I've had pretty good luck with most. You hate Walmart, Christy. What foundation are you using? Deborah, this is a Celeste foundation. I'll add links to everything up in the description. And I am using shade, I don't know if they still have this one, 109 Nude. And then the powder I'm using is Unique's pressed powder in the shade Organza. Organza is a little bit light for me, but lately I've been using more bronzer. So I kind of thought it would be almost like reverse highlight, reverse contour, whatever you want to call it, to brighten up like under my eyes and the other areas of my face. And then this is a broken up Celeste bronzer that